I make some ugly shit sometimes. We come in this joint. It's only right. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it.
What's good, people? We back again, man. Hey, welcome to the Lessons and Blessings, man. Welcome. You know what I mean?
Welcome back.
We are grateful, and we, like as always, man, we got some good content for y'all, man. And before we get started, we're gonna introduce ourselves in case you don't know who it is. You know, I'm your man, the Mac at the stack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here with my co-host.
You know, Great Orange Hope, a.k.a. Smoke Something with Your Kinfolk, a.k.a. V. Beatty. You know what I mean? I got many different aliases, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, bless up to the Most High. Like I said, we back for another one, punting they head top, you know what I'm saying? And,
right.
Mac, man, like I said, bro, we going to be more consistent, and that's what's happening. We ain't playing no games. It's going to get bigger and better, quality, you know what I'm saying? Everything going up, backdrops, all this, watch, man, like stuff coming together, so. Like I said, we got plans in motion, but we're going to work while we work these plans out, too. But, Mac, man.
Enjoy the journey.
You got, man, like I said, man, slow walk this dog, and we going, you know, it build up.
Right.
Nah, Mac, like, we still, like I said, man, last episode, we was still a lot of stuff we talk about, a lot of stuff to revisit, to rehash. I don't want to start right there with some rehashing. I kind of want we can start on some new stuff that we didn't, but you know, after that, I want to go back towards the end of the show and revisit some things that we talked about on the last show. Cause man, like it's some tennis and volleyball going on here. It's some people throwing rocks and hiding their hands. It's some
doppelgangers walking around. It's a little bit of everything out here.
Us too is getting shot right now. And I mean, it's a lot going on with, and like I said, man, a lot of contradictions and a lot of, you know, trying to put the fire out. It's crazy. So we're gonna revisit that here in a little bit. But you know, a lot of y'all know what we talking about. But Mac, man, we ain't gonna waste the people's time. Man, what's the first topic? Like, what we jumping into right now? What's on the ballot?
This guy, if you ain't know who he is, you should know him. Drewski. This guy, man, he a wild boy. You know, he going viral. This man, if you don't know, something wrong, but this man did this NASCAR skit and it was wild. I mean, hella accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go in the comments on these videos, it's black, white, whatever. They like, hey, that it do be like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and the crazy part is it went so viral, man, it made the news. Like how a skit make the news, you know what I'm saying? Man. But yeah, Drewski be on he be doing his thing, man. So I'm like, yeah, it was funny,
He's
man.
Hilarious,
you know,
bro. I always mess with Drew. Like I said, man, my favorite Drewski skit ain't even that. I mean, it's him acting country, but it's him being the regular black. You know what I mean? His regular black country. So. But man, that joint with him with Roll Tide Willie, bro, man. I used to cry. I cried multiple times watching that shit, bro. I don't care. Like that joint right there. I play that video back. Man, Roll Tide, hey, that man just snap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Willie just be drunk, and then he was taking Willie places and kicking it with him, and you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, bro, this is crazy. Like. Bull off the chain. So
he is, man.
Yeah, but no, this ain't the first time he did that. So I know it's making an uproar because he's so nice with it. Like he really is one of the best with, you know what I'm saying?
Perfected his lane.
Man, that is because every stereotype, or not even and some of them ain't stereotypes, but like some of them are, but whatever. But every like persona that he catches, he touches it so well. Like I done seen him do the RNs. You know, have you seen him do the dress up like the female? You know what I'm saying? He put the joint on. He was in the office, like he be at the spots. Like when he did that, he was acting like a Mexican. Spot. Bro, he act like he was a Mexican at the construction site. That joint was funny. You know what I'm saying? They were splitting the fruit. I said, yo, bro, so they can't get mad because he be coming at everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then
nobody safe.
Man, look, man, and he don't care. He don't care nothing in the world because my cousin that shared a clip of him, and he came out in the joint, and the caption was like, "Am I canceled?" And he came out dancing, bro, in a black suit. That. You saw that joint, so like it's funny. And this is thing, bro. He's a comedian. It'd be one thing if he was a regular person and he just doing it for his hate. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere, like, bro, I'm a comedian, and this ain't the first time I did whiteface. You know what I'm saying? Like, this not the first time, bro. He just did it a couple months ago with Belly Gang Cushington. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, and I ain't trying to say that that's him, because we all know, we all seen Belly Gang Cushington before Belly Gang Cushington. You feel what I'm saying, Mac? We all know a dude that might not be fully white, but he look white. You know what I'm saying? He look white, or he a ginger, but he grew up in the hood, or he grew up in a black home. You know what I'm saying? Or in a home, or in an underprivileged home, or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So we all know them. So like I said, bro, I mean, he just be tapping into that joint, and he be so on point. So I don't never, like I said, bro, I can laugh at everybody. I can laugh at myself. So if you can't laugh at yourself and you uptight about it, and then, cause I seen people mad about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like a couple jokes, but people gonna be mad about whatever. It don't matter. People mad cause they just mad. But like I said, if you feel disrespected, bro, listen, man. People, we had to put up with blackface for how long? You feel what I'm saying, bro?
I'm glad you said that, but listen. All right, but you talking about that real, like the real offensive blackface to this day, like, yeah, even the cartoons and all that. But now I was gonna say, it was even a funny blackface to me when Robert Downey Jr. did it in Tropical Thunder.
I was thinking that too, hey, bro. He won. I think he won some type of award for that. I don't know if it was
real?
Oscar. Yeah.
That shit was funny.
He won, bro. And that's what I'm saying though, bro. It's like, I mean, Bo did it in a movie, and it's funny. Like, those are skits, they're not movies, but they're entertainment based. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And like I said, it's different because he did the whole body. It ain't like he just did his face. You know what I'm saying? He spray painted the suntan and everything. Like,
whoever did his makeup, shout out to him.
Man, that joint look, the blood, he had the red. You know what I'm saying? The red cheeks. This joint was crazy. So, like I said, we all know them, and the way his beard was, it just, hey, look, man, it's entertainment. I think it's hilarious. I think he great. Like, to take that lane and to take it to where he taking it and still taking it, like I said, bro, I don't like, even that he trolling the reality shows now, bro, with the Could Have Been House. And I mess with Bipple Yip Snip. That's the only reason I be watching some of it. I can't watch a lot of it because it's super ignorant. You know what I mean? I can't. It just ain't for me no more. You feel what I'm saying? I can't watch, like, the first one I tried to watch. It had all the females in it for the love of Drewski first. You know what I'm saying? It was a Drewski house, but they was basically doing it like that, Joe. And like, I understand him making fun of the shows, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's for entertainment.
Too much.
Well, it's just for a different audience, bro. It ain't for me.
Well, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's for the younger people, bro. I think I said that joint on the podcast before, like, the joint with the Jones. Yeah. When we was watching it pop the balloon, and I said, bro, I gotta get up out of here. Like, this joint, you know what I'm saying? This ain't even it's not entertaining to me no more. So it's like, and it never really was the drama shows, but I ain't gonna sit here and say I ain't watched the Making the Bands and the when I was a kid, I ain't watched The Real World and Road Rules and all that. I used to, you know what I'm saying? But they
College Hill.
Yeah, all that. But they had what's this, another one too? Use College Hill. What's the white one? College Hill was the black one. The white one was the Laguna Beach or something like that.
Laguna Beach,
or something.
Move up the Flavor of Love, and then
Flavor. But I'm just saying,
what was this? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Rock of Love.
Rock of Love, Brett Michaels.
Yeah. What was that? Tila Tequila, all that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they had all that shit. It's been going down.
No, it has, bro. But what I'm saying is, you know, with that junk, with all the reality shows, it's like, when you're younger, they had objectives and stuff to do usually, or they had jobs. Like, with this one that Drewski doing, it's just like they just in there. They got little missions to do, but they ain't like to the level of. It ain't put together at like one with, you know what I mean, like one of them shows would be, which I understand, because I'm like, he probably doing that out of his own pocket. You feel what I'm saying? Or he probably,
it's
you know
just
what I'm
time
saying?
To get lit and turn up. That's it.
That's all it is. But they in there play fighting, slap boxing. You know what I'm saying? The females arguing about nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
you talking about the new one?
No, the last one and this new one, like, as soon as they get there, they already arguing. You feel what I'm saying? So you can tell it's kind of like, you feel me up, they just trying to get, you know what I mean? It's like they trying to grab your attention off top. Like, it ain't gonna be we just come in here and chill, because ain't nobody gonna want to watch that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come in here, I'm talking about as soon as we pick our rooms, put our bags down, yo, let's get
they
into
already
it.
pouring shots.
No,
They
fighting
probably
before drinking.
they was on the bus. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, they was lit before, but I'm just saying, bro, they fighting before. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers, they like, yo, we gonna get these views off top. We gonna make these motherfuckers watch. But it's on YouTube, so
you gotta respect the grind, because you gotta think with TikTok and all that, the attention spans are short right now. So you gotta be quick to catch their attention, or they just gonna move on.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Drewski already know that because he a part of the internet. You know what I'm saying? So he know the formula.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I seen the newest one that he did with Sugar Free. I ain't seen it, but I seen clips.
That joint was too. Yeah, them joints is too funny.
Sugar Free, crazy, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But nah, man, like I said, big ups to Drewski, because like I said, man, keep doing what you're doing. He don't care about the hate. And who cares? Like I said, the more and more I pay attention, like, unless it's like something real vulgar or something real, you know what I mean, distasteful or disrespectful. And some people, everybody meet are different. I ain't trying to make nobody feel like, oh, he just he's whack for that, or I can't believe you cool with that. Nah, bro. To each his own. I think it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you feel offended because of it, then hey, that's on you. But like I said, man, ain't nothing gonna stop that man from doing what he doing. I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna lose no deals or nothing over it. Like I said, you got people from all walks of life enjoying the video. You know what I'm saying? I think that I saw some joint where it's already at 200 million views or more than that, or something crazy. Like, and quick, like in the net, you know what I mean? So it's like that joint gonna hit 1 billion views, like something. You know what I mean? It's gonna come. So like I said, bro, stuff like that, like that's. Bro, his digital currency is crazy. So, you know what I mean? His digital footprint, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, and shout out to the guy, we couldn't find his name, but the lookalike that came out, man. And you know what I'm saying? Shouted Drewski out and was like, invited him out here to come chill with him at the
VA,
Demolition
bro,
Derby.
Bristol. Yep.
Yeah,
and he from Bristol, Virginia, and
he was cool with it. They look just alike. So hopefully, I mean, I want to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if he cool with it, you know, his meter is cool with it. So it's like, and then his TikTok jumped up to 10 million followers. So it's like, you know, he blessed that man without even knowing him for real. You know, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't think so, if you ask me personally. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just relax. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen the blackface, we seen Robert Downey and chilled about it, laughed about it, hilarious. You know, so it ain't like it ain't no distasteful things, just comedy. Like you were saying, man. Like, I mean, but you can't please everybody either. You know what I mean? That's a lesson right there. So
you can't think that's right. Yeah, I'm about to say, what's the lesson you see in this? Like I said, man. That's a lesson in that, man. You can't please
enjoy
everybody.
Your life, because you only got one life. Enjoy it. And you can't please everybody while you enjoying it. So
as long as you ain't doing no physical harm to nobody, and you ain't really like being to say something. And like I said, he's acting, man. Regardless of what we want to say, it's an art form. I don't care if it's a 2-minute skit or a 2-hour movie. Acting is acting. You know what I'm saying? Especially in today's time. So people are acting all the time. You know what I mean? So he's an entertainer. Let that man entertain. But Drewski, keep doing your thing. Like I said, I'm gonna keep liking. I'm gonna keep sharing the joints, because them joints is hilarious to me. So anybody that's, hey, if you make me laugh, bro, and you know what I'm saying, take some time out your day to you know what I mean, bring some humor to mine, I'm gonna make sure I show some love, at least, because like I said, bro, you know, everything be so, everybody got some stuff going on, people be struggling, life be hard, and you go through your timeline and see something that just make you laugh genuinely. Come on, bro. And you know it, and you can see that person. Like, I work with some people that look just like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's hilarious. So if you want to hate on that, you can hate on it. But yeah, Mac, hey. So Drewski, keep doing your thing. We already, you don't need us to tell you. But yeah, Mac, we're gonna move to this next topic, man.
All right, let's get it, man.
As you know, well, I know you know, but like all basketball fans out there, anybody, you know what I'm saying, who an NBA head, NCAA head, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just a basketball fan in general. If your kids play basketball, man, one thing, everybody's dream, like I said, you want to make it to the NBA and all that, but you know what I mean, you want to make it to the Hall of Fame, man. Like, I feel like that's, people want to ring, people want to be champions, but like I said, bro, I be feeling like the Hall of Fame is, like they say, bro, it's like heaven for athletes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, once you're there, can't nobody ever take you, you know what I mean? Can't nobody ever take that away from you, and you know what I mean? So it's like, it's one of those same thing as getting a ring, but when you in the Hall of Fame, it's like, you know what I mean, it's a lot of people they got rings, so ain't really do much. But ain't nobody in the Hall of Fame that ain't do much. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, they definitely put a stamp in the game.
You feel what I'm saying? If you in that Hall of Fame, man, any sport, that means you the top tier, like you the peak, you the model for, you know what I'm saying, what people striving to be. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, like if you want to be like this, or if you ball like this, you like have a chance to, you know what I'm saying, to get to this. So I'll always take the time out to basically show grace. It ain't really grace, but to show love and gratitude to people who make it to the Hall of Fame and to watch their speeches, just because I like to know, like, you waited your whole life to make this speech. You know what I'm saying?
That's the moment.
You feel me? This your 20 minutes, 15 minutes to, you know what I'm saying? You giving your whole life story real quick. You thanking your peoples, your mom, your dad, your kid. You know what I'm saying? Your grandparent. It's like, because you know, like with the music speeches, them joints is a minute long or something. You know what I mean? Some people might go over their time. You up there real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's something every year. With these speeches, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro,
it's in depth. Like,
let me
20 people,
thank
like
the coaches and, you know, everything. Like little league coaches, you know what I mean? Little league players you play with, like all that. So, like I said, man, I love that, because it be looking like lifelong achievements. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I do want to give a speech on well, not a speech, but my take on the whole NBA Hall of Fame, WNBA Hall of Fame. But yeah, it's like, it's well deserved for one, you know what I mean? And it's a good feeling to see, you know, people achieve their goals, you know what I mean? As far as like Kobe, when I think of Hall of Fame, I think Jordan, Kobe, and, you know what I'm saying, Magic and Bird, all them, you know, people that really put like stamps in the game of NBA. And then, you know, the shout out to the ladies that did their thing for the WNBA. And it's just like like you said it, can't say it any better. You said it's like the heaven for basketball. It's dope that you said that, because I initially think like a lot of people that's in sports or whatever say they want to get a ring, but to be great, you should think, like you were saying, like, I want to be in the Hall of Fame. Like, you know, if you had that mentality from the jump, you destined for greatness. You know what I'm saying? Even God forbid, if anybody, you know, want to be in the Hall of Fame and they don't make it, they'll fall short of a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, to even, like, because if you strive higher and you just fall under that, you still, you know what I mean, like, achieve some great things no matter what or how high you set your goals. So sure. I like that mindset, the way you're saying, like, you even just think further than what you think you capable of. You know what I'm saying? So it's good seeing them. Shout out to all of them, the WNBA players, the NBA players, and the 2008 NBA Olympic team. They got inducted to the Hall of Fame too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, it was a great thing, man. Melo, I was real happy to see Melo, you know, get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and his son presented his coat to him. And because, I mean, if Melo is one of them players I wanted to win a ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I wanted
Melo, Iverson. Russell. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted that Lakers team that he was on to win it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Westbrook, definitely Westbrook.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I just wanted them. I was like, man, if all them stars can get one, that'll be legendary. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? Everything don't happen, you know what I'm saying, the way, but it don't matter, bro. Like, the impact he had on the game. Like I said, I remember when them Jones, I don't remember the name of them, but the shoes he had, the white Jones with the blue, I don't know, bro. It was the same Jordan he had on, and I think they came out in 05 or 04.
Yeah.
His shoe, yeah. So everybody, like I said, bro, them joints, everybody had them joints. I didn't, but like I remember when motherfuckers was wearing Carmelos for sure. Motherfuckers had the Melos on for sure. You know what I mean? Certain people. And like I said, I know people, some of my friends is big Melo fans. Like I said, everybody know I'm a KD fan. You know what I mean? Ray Allen, my favorite player, but I'm just a Sonics fan, period. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just like Sonic players. You already know Sean Kemp. You already know Gary Payton.
Oh, yeah.
That. You know what I mean?
Sean Kemp, that was that guy. I had issues.
You said you had issues?
When I was a kid, yeah. Yep.
Why? Oh, I thought you said you had issues. You said you
No,
had
I had
issues.
his shoes.
Oh yeah, I thought you said issues. I'm like, damn, why does they got issues with?
They got PTSD with
shit, with the
Sean
rain,
Kemp?
with the Rain Man. Man got an issue with the Rain Man. Leave that man alone.
Nah,
But
yeah.
nah, bro, that's dope. But nah, like I said, man, shout out, like I said, to that man, Carmelo for sure. And next up, like I said, man, Dwight Howard, we ain't gonna short him either. Dwight Howard definitely came in, changed the game. Changed the game as to far where I feel like Shaq was on his way out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Dwight was really starting to do his thing. So that he like I ain't gonna say he the last of the big men. There's still big men, but the super athletic above the rim big man. You know what I'm saying? Like him, DeAndre Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like that, like who actually, you know what I mean, you almost 7 foot, but you can still, you know what I mean, you 6'10", 6'11", but your verticals, you know what I'm saying, still 40 plus. You know what I mean? Like that's hard. Can't nobody really block you. Can't nobody really, you know what I mean?
Damn near unstoppable.
Yeah, man. And Dwight Howard get a bad rap for a lot of things, you know, especially when he went to the Lakers with Kobe and they tried to throw him under the bus there. But man, as far as for real, like athleticism, defense. Like I said, we forget defensive player of the year multiple times. Like that's hard to do. Ain't that many people? And I think that's a strong. I mean, not saying he ain't score and do other things. And he just wasn't a dominating force. But I think that multiple defensive player of the year. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 that he got something crazy like that, but that's a strong case for the Hall of Fame just in that, because that, you know what I mean? Because it's out of those 500, 600 players. You saying you got the best defense every year? You know what I'm saying? 2, 3 years. Like, like it's you ain't saying it ain't easy to get 1, 2. You got more than you got 2 or more. I mean, you locking. You know what I'm saying? Like you really putting up them defensive stats. And like I said, bro, he a champion. Like regardless, you know what I'm saying? He a champion. So, man, like I said, shout out to Dwight. Forget like they even talked about him. You know, I know with him with the dunk contest and. You know, I know with the cape. They showed him with the cape, but it's just like, you know what I mean, stuff like that. And he was like, of course, they showed his personality. Like, both of them, I think Melo had more of a little serious persona when it came to basketball. I feel like everybody feel like Dwight Howard was more playful or whatever, but just I respect the way they both approach the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they both approach the game 2 different ways, but I feel like they ain't never short the game. Regardless, you know, Kobe hold people to a different standard. So
Kobe,
you know what I'm saying? I know that Dwight, you know, Dwight in there playing around and you know what I'm saying, trying to be goofy and funny all the time. You know, I don't know, we don't know Kobe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying from the outside looking in how serious he is when it comes to basketball. Now, if it, you know what I'm saying, now if it's anything else.
Achilles.
Man, listen,
you know,
he ain't in here for this giggling and shit, especially if we ain't winning. If we ain't winning no championship or we ain't even in the playoffs or we ain't going far in the playoffs, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So
he said job not done.
No, that's no facts. But shout out to them. And like I said, I'm not that well versed in the WNBA, but Sue Bird, like I said, Dip. She played for Seattle though, and I do know that, and she is super legend. And like I said, all the Maya Moore, I definitely heard of her. She's a super baller. Like I said, shout out everybody on this list. Like I said, Sylvia Fowles and Billy Donovan and the whole Redeem team. Man, like I said, I love to see success stories. I love when people's life work turned into things like this, and you get acknowledged for what you did, and now you know your name forever rang. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So blessings to that, and
shout out to all of them.
Yeah, and the lesson in that is, like I said, you never know what you can be. Like Mac was saying, man, you know what I mean. Like these people, a lot of people on this list, if not everybody on this list, maybe not, they might have thought it, but they ain't know. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna end up there. But it always start with a thought. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, even thinking like, hey, I'm going to get here. And they might not even have thought about making it to the Hall of Fame. But, hey, man, to end up somewhere, like Mac was saying, even further than you dreamed of is crazy. So, I salute, man. I love success stories. And like I said, man, we gonna keep it moving to the next topic, Mac.
Definitely.
This might be, man, whoa. So, I told y'all we was going to revisit something real quick. And,
definitely did.
Yeah, and we gonna do it. I ain't gonna dwell on it too long, but I do want to say, you know, as of last night, I can't remember what time exactly, but you know, your boy Young Thug then came back out We want to revisit this because it keeps on unfolding, and you know everybody gonna be on it, but we gonna be on it too, just from a different angle. Because it's some side stuff that, you know what I mean, everybody gonna talk about the main thing, but there's some side lessons to learn in this too that everybody, you know, people talking about, but we can touch on in more in depth. But anyway, my man's or your man's Young Thug, they mans, everybody else, man, went on the homie Banks, you know what I'm saying, Big Bank podcast. He got a spinoff from the Big Facts podcast where he sits down. It's usually one-on-ones, and it's called Perspectives with a K. And I mess with Big Bang. You know what I'm saying? I can see, I see where he changed his life just even through seeing him on Big Facts. Like I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew he used to rap and stuff like that, but just from seeing him over the years on Big Facts, he done lost weight. He done, you know what I mean? He done changed his tone on how he talking, you know what I mean? Do stuff. And I always respect people who can reinvent themselves while they still, you know what I'm saying, going through what they're going through. And still showing up every day and trying to be professional. So I always shout out Big Bang. I ain't never heard him say no sucker shit or nothing like that. So shout out to him. But he had Young Thug on here last night, and bro, it was only out for a couple hours, and it's been out 14 hours now, Mac, and it's at 781K. So they, you know, they eating that joint up. In like 2 hours, it was like 400. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
So that thing definitely gonna hit a mill or a couple mil before the day over.
About 30 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. It's 10:30. So you know what I mean. So I know that thing circulating. That joint it's almost 3 hours long, literally. So. Matt, like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched a good amount of it. You know what I mean? A lot. Like I said, to me. It's a lot of run around rhetoric. It's a lot of man getting his feelings out. And he touched on that. Like they started from a lot. He started from his childhood, what made him feel some type of way, how his family made him feel. He spoke on him watching his brother die at a young age and how that made him feel and how that changed his mind. And I understood all that. But when it got to him explaining to why he was in that interrogation room with them people and then some of the excuses, you can see it on Banks' face. You can see it on Banks' face, man. Sometimes, like, he looking like, man. But like I told you, Matt, before we hopped on, Banks was definitely on him. You know what I'm saying? He definitely asked the questions that we wanted, like certain people would want to ask. Like, man, why you tell that woman? You know what I mean? Take your number in the interrogation room. Why you even go in there? Why is you coming out? You know what I mean? Coming and gunning like that. Why is you act like you ain't learned nothing? Like all the stuff that like an older black person would have told him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, what you want? And, you know, some of it he tried to dip and dodge, and then some of it he was like, man, I'm just upset. I was just upset at the time. I'm just going to say whatever. I'm like, it don't justify it, though. But he was basically saying, and then he's like, yo, this showed me that I ain't where I want to be at. You know what I mean? I ain't the man I want to be at and all this. And I'm like, bro. So it was basically, it was really a runaround session. You really ain't.
Man, look.
How you feel, Mac? I'm handing it over to you because I don't even really know.
Because while I'm listening to what you saying, because I ain't seen it, so I'm just going off of what you saying. But it's like when you started talking, I'm like, well, damn. My first thought was like, well, why they ain't let Gunna get this type of treatment? You know what I'm saying? So that was my first question when you was talking. Then the other thing I'm thinking, like, he's sitting here like doing this 3 hour long monologue about whatever. Because it's because, for one, you already know you wrong. You know you wrong. Because if you didn't feel like you was wrong, you wouldn't have done this. When have we ever seen Young Thug talk for 3 hours to anybody? And then it's like, then you got out, and you calling Gunna a rat, Woody a rat. You got your kids calling Gunna a rat, and the whole time you been ratted before the Rico drop. You know what I'm saying? So and you doing. This is a play. This is damage control. That's all it looked like to me. Damage control. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to save face, but I'm here to tell you. I mean, you might have them kids in the burbs. You know, they might still play your music, but the streets is the streets. I ain't saying I'm street or nothing. I ain't saying nothing like that. But I'm just telling you, just like you said, Banks was looking at him. You know what I'm saying? Like them same people in Atlanta where he from, where he can't even go back to, they gonna be like, nah, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't it.
And so man, that's crazy. It is not. And on top of that, Mac, on my way back to the crib this morning, bro, I'm listening to the joint. I'm listening to some other people talk about the joint and some of the tapes. And they was like on the tapes with him talking to his girl. You know, he was pillow talking in there, talking about some flame. That's when he was talking about Baby and Future and QCP and all them. Everybody, you know what I mean? He's on everybody. You know what I mean? He just in there ranting. So he's talking about I was on 23 and run. And I'm just in there, I'm angry. Bro, that don't mean you're supposed to be on the phone lashing out at everybody. Talking about, he was talking about he mad, Gunna ain't go by his mom's house and give his mom no money and all this. I'm like, bro, who got to still pull up and give cash money? People got, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even got to be around you and you can send somebody some money. Come on, bro. You can wire somebody some money. You can give, if it's too much for a cash app, you can wire it to somebody. Yeah, I don't need to pull up
or
on
he
your
could have
mom.
used that. He could have used that phone call he was complaining about and told the girl to send his mom some money.
Somebody, talking about, they were saying his accounts was frozen at the time.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So they saying Gunna was out there so he could, you know what I'm saying, he can make some shit. But he said Baby pulled up and dropped some money. He said, I think he said Future. He said a couple other people dropped bread and dropped his mom. And you know what I mean? Some dudes I ain't heard of too. I guess some artists, some of his artists pulled up and dropped bread off, but he said Gunna ain't never come up and dropped no bread off or whatever. But the other sucker shit though, Mac, I heard what they said in the calls. He was talking about Future and him, how he not a good father to his kids, or how he could father his kids. My thing is, bro, you in jail talking about with a free man who we ain't even never known Future to be in no jail. Not since he been on. I ain't never heard Future being in no jail since he been on, so or locked up at all. So what I'm saying is, you in jail for almost 2 years, but you talking about a man who free. You know what I'm saying? How he should be a better father. Not saying
what
that
people
don't go
do
through
with
shit.
You. That's all I'm saying. Like
nigga, he talking about, I got 6 kids. All right, nigga, you got 6 kids, and you shouldn't even have time to worry about nobody else's kids, nigga.
You know what
I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm locked up right now. If I'm locked up, I can't tell nobody who free what they should be doing. To be, I mean, fair enough. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, especially if it ain't nobody in my family. It's one thing if you somebody father and you locked up and you like, son, you need to do this. Don't be like me. Nigga, that man is not kidding you. Like, they ain't got y'all niggas just made music together. Y'all was probably cool, whatever. But at the same time, nigga, don't be locked up on the phone talking to your junk. Y'all ain't got nothing better to talk about
everything.
Me and my kid, you talking about how my kid, then you talking about Glorilla? Like, come on, bro. I'm like, nigga, what the hell Gorilla got to do with it? So this nigga, like I said, you in there rant. That nigga in there self-destruct. He like the Gucci before he went to jail. Remember when Gucci went to jail?
That's what I'm glad you brought that up. Gucci, I heard he had spoke on Gucci and called him soft.
He said Gucci done got soft. Said he ain't on that shit no more. He crashing out right now.
That's crazy though, because I seen a video of Thug saying that everything he done said on the phone he told people to their face. I'm thinking like, nigga, you ain't say that shit. You ain't tell Gucci he soft, he going soft, or that Future a bad father. You ain't said none of them things, man. Because I mean, if you already said them to they face, it won't no need for you to tell old girl on the phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't make no sense.
No sense. Yeah. Why is you even bringing it up?
Right.
My thing is, why is you sitting here worried about all these other niggas who ain't got nothing to do with your case?
Nothing.
You need to be worried about you and your niggas. You worried about you worried about associates. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you worried, nigga, these niggas not YSL. Your niggas is what's in this situation. Nigga, Future and Free Bands ain't got nothing to do with your shit. Baby and 4 Pockets Full ain't got nothing to do with your shit. QC ain't got nothing to do with this shit. This is your slime business.
J. Cole ain't even no gangster rapper. He going at J. Cole, man.
That nigga
and going at Kendrick Lamar.
Man, talking about Kendrick Whack, he supposed to give a verse and this and this. Then he said somebody else was trying to hold a verse from him. Man, my whole thing
I remember, I forgot who he said was. I'm trying to think
trying to
now.
give him a verse.
Yeah,
but he left, bro. He lashing out, bro. I think he just crashing out. He don't know what to do. Like, he don't know how to feel, and it's sad to watch because, bro, you ain't even got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a big enough star. And then I be watching B-High, he down there in ATL or whatever. He a famous radio host. Been a radio host for a long time. But anyway, he was basically saying like, bro, what you should have did, and I'm not saying they should have did that, because like I said, that man, if he feel in his heart that he's the reason, but like you said, like we all know, the RICO started with you, but you gonna blame it on Gunna. But anyway, what I'm saying is, he was saying, look, bro, you should have got out. He said Gunna had some songs popping when he got out. You should have asked him to hop on one of them Jones. You know what I'm saying? Remix the shit.
Right.
Y'all shit, you know what I mean? He said y'all could have made a little tape, went on tour together. Now we never would have talked to each other again, or something like that. But that's some fairy tale shit. But you know what I'm saying? If you thinking on some business, man. But then he even said on the interview though, he was like, this nigga Thug was like, yeah, man, I don't wish nothing bad on Gunna. He was like, shit, he said he signed to me still to this day. If I wanted to go in there and get some extra bread off the top or something like that, I could do that. But I ain't gonna do it, because I'm like, bro, you discussing too much. But he basically saying like, yo, you still signed to me. If I wanted to do this, mess with your money, I could, and all that. I'm like, bro,
that's
what is you that
on? Snake
like,
stuff that you was talking about, that serpent talk,
man,
you know,
bro. It's you can't hide it. When it's in you, it's in you. So
you're right.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, this nigga is wilding. Like, you can really see. Then he keeps talking about God though. God put me in a position, and I don't want to let God down for giving me this opportunity and all this. I'm like, bro, you ain't nothing that ain't no way you moving is godly. Just because you have money, just because you take care of people with money, don't make you godly. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because you change people's lives, you thought for the better. Like, sometimes giving people money don't make their life better. That just give them more opportunities to do some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Be in a bad space, and that'll amplify and make them do it even more.
Yeah, every time, everybody
magnify.
Everybody ain't in the position to receive no legitimate amount of money, because they don't really know what to do with it. No, it's not. But I mean, money gets you now. They might be able to pay their bills, but then what they gonna do after their bills ain't a problem? When they mind is idle and they ain't got nothing else to do, what they gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? Now they got some money to spend. They gonna want to be outside, be seen, and then that's when the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now you outside stunting, and other niggas see you stunting. Now that turned into you know what I'm saying? The whole other thing. Like they try to say this nigga Woody was going in the cars, the whole shit with Nut. The nigga Nut, and like I said, this is off of what Young Thug is saying. He's saying a whole lot, talking about Woody was going through niggas' cars, grabbed Nut's jewelry, saw that it was a peanut chain. It was like, oh, this Nut shit. Lied and said, hey man, the little homies from around the way ran in, broke in your car, grabbed your chain, they brought it to me, I got it for you. Said that they took the chain over there, nothing that was cool about it, but his boys was like, man, they tried you, nigga. Them niggas the little kids ain't grab your chain. Them niggas took your chain. I said, now, he tried to say that's the reason that it escalated to that nigga getting killed. He's saying that they was cool after that. You know what I'm saying? Then he was like, they know. He said, I texted him the day he died. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Nut, what's good with you? Where you at? Now, why the fuck would you tell somebody? But he already know they got his phone. You feel what I'm saying? But that's why they trying to say that's why that nigga playing guilty, because they know they got that nigga phone. He's saying, this is what Thug is saying, bro. To sum it up, all up. Now it's coming back to me, Mac. I ain't trying to be long-winded. We gonna end it.
You good. You know I'm listening, because you schooling me.
Nah, he's saying that he was already gonna have to take a plea deal, regardless of the RICO. When they busted his house, he said the drugs, the guns, and whatever else he had in his house, he was gonna have to take that charge, and he was have to plead guilty to that anyway. He said his lawyer was telling him that even if you beat the RICO, they can still charge you with, you know what I'm saying? This other charge in your joint. So you're gonna have to plead guilty one way or another. Now this is what Thug is saying. You feel what I'm saying? And but nah, he's saying that whole thing escalated to where but he's saying him and Peanut was cool the whole time. And you text him the day of, but they saying that he took the plea deal instead of trying to beat the case, because they know they got his phone. So his phone might have some shit connecting him to putting that hit on Nut. Now, he's saying that he texted, but the only reason to make me think that, and I don't know nothing, like I said, I'm not trying to speak on the dead, nothing. I'm just saying, I'm paying attention to what he's saying. The reason you saying, like you said, damage control, you saying, hey, I text him that day. Nigga, why we need to know that?
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
why you giving
how long
information
this man been,
that we ain't asked about?
how long this man been dead? Because you want to make it seem like y'all friends so bad that you text him the day he died. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas,
that don't mean nothing.
Niggas set niggas up all the time. You could have been texting him. My first thought was, oh, yeah, you set that nigga up. You texted him to see where he was at. You know what I'm saying? Now, either you text him after you already killed him to make it look like.
Just to make it look like cool.
Yo, I ain't know. I was just hitting the nigga up. Not saying he killed him. Or after, you know what I'm saying, the shit was done. Or you hit him before to try to see where he was at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Set him up like, hey, bro, we about to be over here, pull up. Or we going to pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, meet us over here. And then when he get there, niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You never know. But, like I said, I don't know, but it just was fit. That shit was a little fishy, nigga, when the nigga said, yeah, I text him today. The day he died, I text him. What?
Like this.
Like, nigga, nobody asked you, nigga, you definitely go.
Nigga still telling.
No, Banks say, man, you ain't learned your lesson. You coming out calling niggas rats. You coming out doing this and that. Why? He's like, man, I'm mad, man. And I'm sitting here thinking, this grown ass nigga with all these kids, all this shit, all this money, and you don't know how to handle yourself, nigga. Calm yourself down, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't. He's like, man, I can't get
emotionally
back. Like,
unstable.
He basically saying he can't move forward without getting this shit off his chest. That's what I got from him. But like you said, nigga, you done got enough off your chest. You need to keep some shit on in your chest, nigga.
Yeah.
Relax.
Because like, you did enough talking on the phone, nigga. You supposed to been done there.
Hey, all the cans of beans is empty, nigga.
Yeah, ain't no more can of beans.
This nigga jumped around like that, but then he threw a little troops in there, but he'll jump around like that for 3 almost. I know that's what it's all. I probably saw about almost an hour of it, so I know that the rest of that shit is the same thing. But just from that, nigga, he's telling that. He telling inside shit that niggas don't need to know. I pay for this, I pay for that. The first chain, he's like Gunner's mama, that first chain he gave her, she probably think that he paid for that. I'm the one that paid. Nigga, why we need to know that? What is you want? Now you want to
weird information.
You trying to expose everything now. Come on, bro. You upset. You're back against the wall. Now I'm exposed. I did this. I bought this. I did this for this person. Okay.
But that make him look even worse, though. Like, that make... I don't know.
You chose to do it, though, Matt. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Now I can't stand. That's the worst type of nigga. You like an Indian giver, bro. Don't offer to do something out the kindness of your heart, and then now you mad and you want to brag about what you did.
Exactly.
I gave the nigga this. I remember when the nigga ain't have $20.
Yeah.
I gave the nigga 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when you first give it to him, like, here, bro, just take this 20, bro. Don't even worry about it, nigga. Don't worry about it. It ain't nothing.
Yeah. And you think
next
good
when
people
you mad
like, all right.
You mad at the nigga one night, man, that nigga owed me $20. I gave this broke nigga $20.
Yeah.
He ain't even had $20 on him. Like, nigga, I ain't even
He over there with a
20.
bottle, but he ain't paid me my $20.
Pay my $20. Like, nigga, you offered me you told me to take the $20. Don't worry about
exactly. Them the worst kind of niggas right there, boy. I'm telling you. Yeah, you got to watch them kind, but he definitely exposed himself as his true colors is showing. And I don't know. I remember in our last topic, when we first talked about it, we were saying like how do we think T.I. and 21 and all them still gonna rock with him or whatever. After what you telling me and how long the video is, he done told everything. So I don't know if anybody gonna be around him no more. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna probably go mute and not even communicate with him, man, because I ain't never in the history of hip hop, I ain't never seen nobody act like that after a situation go down. You know what I'm saying? Just to tell everything for no reason. And then before he even started telling for no reason on the interview, he was in jail on the phone telling for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He telling
nigga tell it in a circle. Nigga
telling the cops, telling the girl on the phone. Now he out here on the internet. He telling the world now, the whole world now. That's crazy.
He gonna regret that shit.
That's a downward spiral right there.
Man, I think he hitting rock bottom. It's the way he looked too. Like I said, like Charles White was flaming him too. Like, nigga, you chubby, your face getting fat, you can't do them drugs like you always doing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He can't do them drugs either.
He fucked. Even like I said, he admitted he was like, man, I don't know what he's talking about. Nigga, I ain't even eat the sandwich. For real, I don't know if I ate the sandwich or not. I was so zanned out, nigga, the bologna sandwich. He said, nigga, I want the hot wings like that nigga. That guy, like it's a game. He was like, nigga, he's like, nigga, it's 2015. Niggas was young. I'm a millionaire. I'm like, nigga, why I'm in here? I'm just gonna spend them. He said, this is my chance. He tried to make it seem like he went in there to help his partner. Like, I came in here he was like, they already knew shit about him, but I was going in there to tell him like, nah, I don't know nothing about this, But I'm like, nigga, it don't take 2 hours to say that. It don't take 2 hours to say, I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't help you with
Hey,
that.
you got money.
Nah,
y'all can talk to my lawyer.
Nigga, after 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, hey, bruh, I don't know nothing, to be honest. Like, I just came down here because y'all keep harassing me to come down here. But
exactly.
For real, I really don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. Like, I don't really don't know nothing. But
you know the best.
I ain't sitting there I don't want no sandwich. My thing is, I don't want no sandwich. Nigga, you on Zans. If you on pills, nigga, what you want a sandwich for? I mean, most niggas I know, when we was growing up, if nigga was on a pill, nigga ain't doing nothing to take the whatever they pill is doing to them, nigga. They is not gonna eat on that pill. They trying to feel the fullness of the pill.
Yeah,
y'all niggas is end up and talking about a bologna sandwich, nigga. That shit don't even. I know that shit don't sound enticing to a nigga. Nah, you a millionaire, and nigga offer you a jailhouse bologna sandwich. He said I might have just digged through and ate the chips or the crackers or something that was with it. It was so I said, yo, this nigga remember what was in the brown paper bag. Man, I'm done, man. Like I said, Mac, I ain't giving that nigga a whole lot of screen time.
He should have. You know how he said Lil Wayne, his favorite artist. He should have learned from Lil Wayne. You remember Lil Wayne interrogation video? It was from back in the day. It was a minute ago. It was way back, probably before Thug even came out. But he did an interrogation video. He won't speaking, and he being a smart ass with them, and not even giving them what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have learned from his favorite rapper. But
bro, he talk about that the whole. He's like, yeah, boy, still in jail for shooting up Wayne tour bus. And I said, yo, this nigga is talking about everything. That nigga jumping from there to there. Then he said, yo, it's some niggas that's locked up now. It's one nigga that look just like Birdman. He got the tattoos there. He from Georgia though, but that nigga, we call him Birdman. And then in the streets, they like Birdman and Slim, him and his people. I said, Birdman, man, you got to meet the other Georgia Birdman. I said, yo, this nigga just is everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
My last thing I'll say, I'm glad you brought that up. You know Birdman cut his own brother off for snitching. Let's see what he do with Thug.
But I don't think he really been rocking with Thug like that for a while anyway. Ain't really got nothing I don't think they rich gang no more. I ain't saying that they ain't cool.
Okay.
I don't think he rich gang no more. I think that shit dead. But you never know. Like I said, he don't fuck with
Terrence Gangster Williams. That's his brother.
Yeah, it's his brother. Yeah,
and he be doing stuff with Charleston White.
Bro, it's crazy. They be beefing, and the next thing you know, they came together. So man. But like I said, man, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. We definitely got, you know what I'm saying, more stuff coming soon. Like we gonna hit you with more topics, more. We try to keep you on current events. We also gonna have some side events, and then like I said, I'm gonna start incorporating some more stuff into the show too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got event. Yeah, you had them ideas in the beginning. Let's go ahead and at least let's knock one of them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock one of them out, whether it be the facts, the black facts, or whatever we do. You know what I'm saying? Certain days. A guest, have a guest on for sure. I think that'll be cool to switch it up sometimes, so we can have a different perspective. But we're gonna start doing this thing a different way, not the same way, but you know what I'm saying. But add some different dynamics to it. But I think that was another good episode, Mac. And
yes, sir.
Out some good information, man. So
yes, sir. And I apologize again for this camera. I ordered a new battery. I swear it ain't never gonna happen again. That's my word. I'm telling you.
We getting there, man. And we all had technical difficulties before, man. Especially
we learning. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, it is what it is. But
hey, player, we gonna roll with the punches as we usually do. But as always, man, it's been a pleasure. Rocking with my co-host with the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. James Mac at the stack, man.
Man, it's your boy Great Orange Hope, aka Smoke Something with Your Kinfolk, man. And thank y'all for listening to the Lessons and Blessings podcast, man.
Y'all stay blessed.